So, first, um, whatever we talk about is not gonna be with any other person. Um, so, you could talk to me about anything. And, are you okay with that?
Yeah.
And, how are you feeling today?
Good.
Okay. And, how are things at home or at work or wherever? So, how are you doing today?
I'm good.
Okay. So, first of all, do you give me consent to talk about whatever you're going through?
Yeah.
Okay. So, how are you feeling with whatever issue you're going through?
Really, I don't have any issue, but I'm okay.
Okay.
I'm not feeling anything.
Okay. Uh, so like, what are your strengths?
Okay, really, sometimes we have weakness of what I really do if I getting back or fighting back the weakness, my strength. Really, I do really like cooking when I'm going through that. I like cooking. Sometimes I go biking. Sometimes I just sing, mostly sings. I sing songs, dance, those kind of things help me gain my strength, like having my strength back to be able to stand up to what I'm going through or what I'm about to see myself.
That's good. Um, is there anything else that you like to do?
Oh, really, I like taking care of the elderly. I do that mostly weekends. Before resume school, I was doing it weekdays, but now I have to move it back to weekend because of my school. I really love working with the elderly because it shows me how life should be. Because nothing, nothing is like nothing I should give myself for in this world because they are old. You see, like they were once young like me. Now they can do things on their own. I have to help them out with different kind of situation they find themselves.
Okay. Um, is there anything that you think you need to improve?
Mm, yes, I would like to improve on my communication skill. Like, you understand, like we just doing interview now. This is just a small group, but one day we might encounter a big group there that you will able to stand in the front and speak, not like
Yeah.
scared, not like, oh, am I saying things wrong? Is these people going to love what I'm saying, or are they going to judge me?
Right.
That's where I need strength from to be able to move, like stand in the presence of the thousands and speak.
Right. And is there anything? So, um, so, is there? Sorry, sorry about that. um, so, let's say, let's say, um, let's say you're, let's say your person who you're working with is not going through anything, um, uh, how would you what would you do with them? Like do any type of activities, or like I don't know. Like what would you do with that client?
They are not going through anything. There's no activity to do with because they can help themselves.
Right, no.
For me, being there, it seems like they can help themselves. That's why I'm there to take care of them. But since there's no activity going on in their life, there's nothing going on in their life, they don't need me to come in.
Right. Okay. How would you plan on getting your needs met?
By working. How are you going to get your needs met? By working, getting a job that will pay, then looking for more hours, depends on the hours you know that your bills have. You take more shift if you want more money to get your needs met. It's just to get a job. You getting a job, then calculating it, know how to spend your money, know the limits you can go for buying things or doing things like that.
Yeah. That's understandable. You answered that question. Sorry about that. I'll just ask you one more question. That's it. How has everything that you've told me? How has this affected you in the past?
Okay, how has it affected me in the past? Everything I told you, because the questions are different.
Right.
All of them are different. I don't know how to like.
So they haven't affected you in the past?
No.
Except for maybe the last one you just told me.
Oh, as it affected me in the past, I was just talking about one particular one because the elderly. I grew up with my grandmother.
Right.
I was there to take care of her when she wasn't able to like get means of taking care of herself. I have to be there for her, being the one taking care of her before she passed away. That's the only way it has affected me. That's a part of the elderly that affected me in the past.
Right. I understand. Okay, good.
Now, you back? Because you need to have back in the video as well.
I think like had Marissa maybe prepared herself a little bit more with the material beforehand, the interview could have gone like a lot more smoothly as well. Like there's always in any type of relationship one person who's like a little bit stronger in something than the other. So maybe I feel like in this situation you were the stronger person. You could have helped her like ask questions, like giving her like prompts for future.
I would say like try to have better voice projection because you were very quiet. Just more confidence.
Yeah.
What I would have loved to, because the way the question
Because
told me,
she was
I'm off
struggling.
that. Like,
Yeah,
Really struggling
yeah.
with,
Like
trying to
the
figure
line
out.
question, it should kind of like link up together, right? That was kind of like all over the
I
place.
was it was not a bad place. I couldn't like.
Yeah,
I'm
continue-
trying
continue
to
story.
like
Yeah,
to
exactly.
push
Yeah.
at you, but I couldn't. Something just going back and forth.
Right, that's fine. Right.
Jeffrey,
Any feedback for Bill?
any feedback?
Well, for the most part, like they were saying, the preparedness, like it felt like there's long stalls in between like asking questions. Like you spend a decent amount of time just like trying to think of a question to like continue on. I feel like that sort of, I don't know, sort of leaves leaves the interviewee like sort of there's like, do I just sit here? Do I just like, it leaves the interviewer confused because they're just nothing's happening.
Although, like, taking those pauses isn't always a bad thing, because, like, sometimes if it's a very sensitive situation, you have to really think about what you're going to say so you don't hurt them, right?
Right.
But that also, like you said, has to come with preparedness. It has to be kind of like a good balance between, you know, pausing and, you know, asking questions.
Yeah.
Because once you go into the field, they're not gonna have these questions in front of you or anything like that.
Yeah,
You
no.
have to think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it also
However,
has to
asking the question, I don't want to hurt her. Maybe the
Like,
way
but
I'm
like she
going to
needed
say
help,
it.
like she was drowning, like